Children of God, how y'all doing? It's the assistant pastor, Reverend Reginald Leon Sidney. I am back, baby. How y'all been doing? I hope everybody was doing well during this pandemic. We thank y'all for all of y'all support, watching the YouTube channel, following us on Facebook, and donating via Cash App. We really appreciate that. And we're going to continue this online ministry going forward. Today, we're going to hear from our pastor, Dr. L.C. Sidney, as he talks about the writing on the wall. Come out of Daniel, the 5th chapter, the 1st through the 5th verse. Once again, I'm excited to hear what he got to say, and the writing's on the wall. The writing is on the wall, so stay tuned, and I'll see you back.
Book of Daniel chapter 5, we're going to read verses 1 through 5. When you have it, please say amen. Book of Daniel chapter 5. Belshazzar, the king, made a great feast for thousands of his lords, and drank wine in the presence of all of them. It says the thousands. While he tasted the wine, Belshazzar gave the command, listen at this, he gave the command to bring the gold and silver vessels, which his father Nebuchadnezzar had taken from the temple, which had been in Jerusalem, that the king himself, and his lords and wives with an S, and his concubines, that's other women when his wives too tired, might drink from them. They wanted to really celebrate with the Lord's utensils.
My Lord.
Y'all didn't know what concubines was. Okay, look up concubines when you get home. Then they brought the gold vessels that had been taken from the temple of the house, of God, which had been in Jerusalem, and the king, look at this, and the king and his lords, his wives, and his concubines.
Amen.
Drank from them vessels.
Yes, Lord.
They drank wine, look at this, they drank wine and praised the gods of gold and silver. That's one reason why Jesus said you can't serve God and money.
Can't serve.
The gods of bronze, iron, wood, and stone. Watch this, verse 5 is our key verse. In the same hour, the fingers of a man's hand appeared and wrote opposite the lampstand on the plaster of the wall of the king's palace. And the king saw the part of the hand that wrote. Now, it was like if the king was sitting here, right there over that exit sign, a hand just appeared and started writing on the plaster. That's what happened. We want to attach this text to this passage of scripture. The writing on the wall.
All right.
Thank you for standing in respect to the reading of God's word. The writing on the wall. The writing on the wall. Now, Belshazzar.
All right.
Belshazzar, Reverend Williams, was a son of Nebuchadnezzar. Now, it seems as though Belshazzar, Cameron, would have at least remembered some of the history of what happened to his father.
Yeah, that's right.
Because, see, his father was the one that made this big golden image.
Yeah.
And say, I'm going to have all of my musicians and things to play a certain type of music. And when you hear this music, everybody bow down and worship this golden image. And the Bible did not say it didn't happen, but I believe that the image that he made was an image of himself. I really do believe that, because in those days the kings felt like they were the ultimate authority. Kind of sound like somebody you know today, don't it?
Yes,
they felt like their authority had nothing to supersede them. But every now and then, God gonna let you know who's really in charge. You know, too often we experience periods of comfort and forget where our blessings really come from.
Talk about it.
You know, God bless us to get a nice car, a nice house, or some nice clothes, or some other thing. And we forget that whatever we got is because God gave it to us. Let me just tell you this. Every good gift and every perfect gift comes from the Lord.
Yes, sir.
Now, you might be proud of it, but guess what? If it was not for the Lord,
yes, sir.
you know, I do not look down on folk who are having hard times or folk who are going through struggles. I do not look down on drug addicts and things of that nature, because were it not for the Lord,
On our side.
it could have been me. Not our wisdom. Our wisdom did not make us get us where we at.
No, sir.
No. If God gave us something and we use it wise, it's because, guess what? God gave us the wisdom to use it.
Yes, sir.
Did you not know that wisdom comes from the Lord?
Yes, sir.
You ain't just read a book and get the wisdom. If God didn't give you the wisdom,
You ain't got it.
so every good and perfect gift.
Okay.
Come on. So the thing that you may have acquired is not because of your wisdom
All right.
or knowledge or any other effect on your part or my part. It is because the Lord provides. And when you take that away from the Lord, what you have is like sand, sinking sand. You just like them two men that were down by the river,
All right.
getting ready to build a house.
Yes, sir.
One of them found a rock, but the other deal is also sand.
Yeah.
My Lord.
Now the one, they both built a house. They both, as a matter of fact, built the same kind of house. And then they both of their houses suffered the same kind of challenge.
My Lord.
The Bible says one built on the rock and the other built on the sand. And then when the one built on the rock, on the sand, the wind came and the storm roared and the rain fell and blew up on that house.
My
Yes, Lord.
And that house fell
Praise
because it was built on the sand. But the one who had his house built on the rock, the Bible said the same thing happened.
Yeah.
The wind came and the storm came and the wind blowed and the lightning flashed.
Yes, sir.
Beat up on that house.
But it's stupid.
But that house stood because it was founded
Come on here.
upon a rock.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
It wasn't because of our wisdom.
No.
It was because of God's grace
Yes, it's grace.
to give us the understanding how to do what we did to get where we are.
Yes, sir.
Amen.
Yeah. We must exercise intelligence. That just makes good sense.
Amen.
If God gives you some sense, He didn't give it to you to put in the icebox. He ain't give you no sense to put in the back room. He gave you some sense to use it.
That's right.
But don't take credit for what God did.
Yes, sir.
Ah, Lord.
If He gave you some sense and you don't use it, don't get mad at Him because you didn't use the sense He gave you. My mama never used to say when I would do something crazy, boy, you can't use the sense God gave a fly. I didn't understand what they were talking about. What they were saying is you got the sense, use it.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Without God, brothers and sisters, we can do nothing.
Amen.
Now Belshazzar was just like a whole lot of us. He forgot who was really in charge. And it seemed like he should have been able to remember that. Reverend Reginald Sidney from the fact of what his daddy said. I mean, if you just look back over there in Deuteronomy, same scripture in Daniel, in chapter 4, verse 37. Daniel chapter 4, verse 37, the last verse in that. Right before Belshazzar decided to start his feast, the last verse, if you just look down, you'll see what his daddy said. Look at what Nebuchadnezzar said. Now I, Nebuchadnezzar, praise and extol and honor the King of heaven, all of whose works are truth and his ways are justice, and those who walk in his pride, he is able to put down.
Yes.
Now, he should have remembered that.
Amen.
One of his daddy's last statements. That God is in charge of it all. You don't get complacent. So Belshazzar was doing all right. Yeah, he was. He was doing all right. Nebuchadnezzar done died. Now he have been made king.
Amen.
Now that he has been made king, he getting beside himself.
Got the big head.
He had a grand celebration. Yeah, look, it's in the text. He made a great feast for 1,000 of his lords and his concubines and his wives. And boy, they had a party going on. And the Bible say, and he drank wine
Yeah.
from all of the vessels that he had, but then he got happy. He said, y'all know we captured the Israelites, and now we need to go ahead. We need to go ahead and bring me them vessels.
Yeah.
Okay, y'all still ain't understanding.
Yeah.
Bring me the Lord's Supper tray.
Yeah, that's what he said. Bring me the tray.
Yeah. Somebody said, wait, they ain't have the Lord's Supper.
Yeah,
Jesus
they
hadn't come. Oh, it was Passover, but it's still the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had Passover way before Jesus got here. See, y'all thought Passover just started when Jesus said he was the last Passover. No, Jesus was the last Passover, not the first one. Oh, y'all ain't.
My.
All right. He said, bring me the vessels out of the temple that they use to celebrate God.
Amen.
And let's really have a party.
Yeah.
I've been drinking out of this little silver cup, Deacon Moyer. Bring me the big bowl so I can drink my wine. Out of the bowl.
Yes, sir.
Out of the temple. Okay. We captured them Israelites. We captured everything they own. Bring me some of them vessels out of the Lord's house.
All right.
He forgot what Nebuchadnezzar had done. He forgot his declaration in Deuteronomy 4 and 34. How he declared that God was God. Because Nebuchadnezzar had to have the same kind of wake-up call. My brothers and sisters, don't have, y'all listening? If you're listening, say amen.
Amen.
Don't have, y'all listening on the air? If you're not, you need to listen to me today.
Amen.
Don't have God to write on your wall. I think I'm going to take my glasses off so they can see I'm really looking at them. Listen, people who are looking at us on YouTube, don't have God. Yeah, he know where you at. And he know where your wall at. He know where your bathroom at. Don't have God.
Come on in.
Don't have God to write on your wall.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Talking about the handwriting on the wall. You look at our text. It comes on the heels of a great celebration.
Yeah.
Writing on the wall. I mean, there's a great celebration by Belshazzar. He celebrated his position. He celebrated that he is now the leader of this country. He celebrated now that he is preeminent. He's the highest that they can go. Now he can speak and it's gotta happen.
Yes, man.
He's number one now. He's happy. He's celebrating. But then he decides to pick on the Lord.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Don't you know that's a dangerous thing?
Amen.
Yes, Lord.
Picking on the Lord.
Oh, God.
My.
He forgot his position of lordship did not extend to the heavenly realm.
Yeah.
He forgot that he was a king, but that was only here on earth. But there's a King of kings.
Amen.
And a Lord of lords.
Yes, sir.
He went a little bit too far
Yes, sir.
when he challenged God. And the Bible says ultimately in this grand day of celebration, it became his day to die.
My Lord.
He was celebrating his kingship, and he died the same day.
My God.
As a matter of fact, the Bible says, you read it for yourself. The Bible says, after the fingers began to write on the plaster, the Bible says, Deacon Harry, he got nervous and he got afraid. It says joints began to get loose.
Yeah.
It says knees began to knock.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it doesn't matter. He was up there just a trembling and scared.
Yeah. Sir.
And then I tell you what, it sobered him up.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't catch that, did you?
Yeah.
That handwriting on the wall. Okay, you think that's funny. You see, you see a handwriting on the wall. It will sober you up.
Yeah.
It sobered him up. It sobered him up in so much that he said, I need somebody to read that. Tell me what it say.
Yes, sir.
And as any king, he had a lot of advisors. He had a lot of wise men.
Yeah.
He had a lot of astrologers and magistrates.
Yeah.
People that were trained to understand the mysteries of life.
Yes.
And he called all of them around, but none of them could read and or understand what was wrote on the wall.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But somebody said, I know it's somebody in your kingdom
Yes, they did.
who can read that right.
Yes, they did.
I got to get ready to close, y'all.
Yeah.
It's a young man by the name of Daniel.
Yeah, go get that.
Not only can he read it,
Yeah.
he can interpret it for you.
I
I can see as King Belshazzar, I say anybody who can interpret that writing,
Yeah.
I will bless them. They become eventually second in this kingdom.
Yeah.
So they sent that old man Daniel
Yeah.
to interpret the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
And Daniel came in and the king said, Daniel, if you can interpret this, I will give you. Daniel said, keep the gift
Yeah.
to yourself.
Yes.
I'll be glad to interpret the handwriting on the wall because the handwriting on the wall is declaring your doom.
Yeah.
You see, you challenge the Almighty God
Yeah.
who sits high and looks low.
Yeah.
You challenge the one who created all things. You challenge the Alpha and the Omega. You challenge the Word and the Lamb. You challenge the one who stood on top of nothing and called everything that is. You made the largest mistake in your life when you challenged God. So Daniel looked at the writing on the wall and he saw the words that were written. It said, many decay you for sin. Y'all ain't hear me. It say many you for decay you for sin. He say, King, the writer tried to tell you that today you gonna die. You have been given a great kingdom, and your management is found wanting, and you gonna die this evening. By the hand of your enemy. And the king was so upset and did not know what to do. But when God make a prophecy, I tell you what is going to come to pass. Can't you see him? And Daniel began to read that writing on the wall. And the king said, I'll give you any gifts that you want. He said, keep your gifts for yourself. Come here, y'all. I remember that one day when we were too mean to live and unfit to die, that God sent His only begotten Son to say, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Any man that comes to my Father must come through me. There's so many folk that would not believe it. I heard that after 42 generations, God sent His Son, born of a virgin, born in Bethlehem, sent cursed world. You see, mankind was on their way to the devil's hell, didn't have no hope. But I am so glad, that God said no. I'm so glad that God had this friend by the name of grace and this other friend by the name of mercy. Because if he hadn't had them, I would have had no hope. Here comes Jesus, born in Bethlehem, and the Bible say he came to his own, and his own received him not. But I am so glad, I am so glad that those that received him gave power to become the sons of God. Can't you to see him walking down the streets of Galilee, healing the sick, giving sight to the blind, opening up their eyes, unstopping their ears. Can't you see him showing us how to love one another? But guess what? The Bible says man loved darkness rather than light. I heard it wasn't wrong. That man said, well, you got to get rid of it. They plotted against him and eventually crucified him. But guess what? They couldn't stop the will of God. I heard they put my Lord, put a cross on his shoulder. They marked him from Villa Dolorosa. They marked him up a hill called Calvary. They marked him up high to a place called Golgotha. They laid him down. They stretched him wide. They hung him high. Rocked him low. He died. He died. Every now and then, I know I'm right about it. Every now and then, I get like old Belshazzar. I get complacent. I get beside myself. But I have to go running back and say, Father, forgive me. Give me one more chance. Come back to your will. I heard after a while, by and by, he died. I said he died for your sin. He died for your sin. He died for my sin. So God was down. They laid him and told him to go. He stayed there all night Friday. Stayed right there all night Saturday. But good God Almighty, the Lord the handwriting is on the wall. The handwriting is on the wall. Let me tell you something. I gotta close this. But there's only one reason, people boy, that God wrote on the wall instead of spoke it out. It was because he wouldn't hear it. So he had to see it for himself. Some of us still have trouble believing in the Lord.
My Lord.
You don't want to see the handwriting on the wall.
Yes.
God bless you.
It's amazing that our pastor always have the innate ability to preach a relevant, right now word. There's really nothing I can add to or take away from that message. You heard it. It was a very, very powerful message. The writings on the wall. And even though you were talking about Daniel and the things that the king was going through, we can correlate that to today because God is trying to get our attention. Just pay attention. You know, I woke up the other day, and this is June in Texas, and it was 68 degrees. God is trying to get our attention. We thank y'all for your support. If you don't have a church home, feel free to come and join us. We're taking all of the necessary safety precautions. Feel free to come join us. We love y'all. We are praying for you all. We are praying for the government. We are praying for the nation, and we are praying for the world. And we hope that you stay safe. This is not over. The pandemic is not over. So continue to stay safe. Continue to use your precautions, social distance, and do all the right things to keep yourself safe. We love you. We're praying for you. We thank you for your support. Stay tuned and be blessed.